The Chinatown nightclubs were very, very popular during the 40s, 50s, and 60s. During World War II, San Francisco was a place where all the soldiers would stop before going overseas. Chinatown became known that it was a place to have fun and see beautiful women and have a good time. We've been here 170 years, and I don't want to see it go away. So our mission is to revitalize Chinatown.
Art is powerful. San Francisco, Chinatown, one of the largest Chinatowns in America. I'm getting ready to meet Miss Cynthia Yi, AKA Empress Yi, and Clara Sue of the Grant Avenue Follies. The Follies are a magnificent cabaret troupe made up of senior citizens. They dance, act, recite poetry, and make rap videos.
They called us Grant Avenue Follies. We are precious as the SF trolleys.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hi.
Hello, how are you doing?
How
Yes,
Doing
Clara
well.
Sue, very nice to meet you.
Very nice
Yes.
to meet you.
Empress, how are you?
Hi.
This place is phenomenal.
This is our theater. Come on in.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
This was my first promo shot when I was a dancer at the Chinese Sky Room. I used to live in an apartment building. I was 10 years old and always playing in the lobby. And I used to see Dorothy Toy run up and down the steps with her makeup kit and luggage because she was from, traveling the world. And I said, wow, that's so glamorous. I want to do something like that when I grow up. At the age of 17, right after high school graduation, Dorothy explained that she needed a dancer to go on the road for a couple months. So I got a job.
You have a show tonight?
Yes.
You're the star.
Who's the star?
You. You're gonna be right here in the stage center.
Oh, okay. The color's so vibrant.
Vibrant, yes, yeah. Over here is the Shanghai Low, and this was Club Shanghai. Club Shanghai was one of the original nightclubs here in Chinatown. You see where the stained glass windows are?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was the Chinese Sky Room.
Okay.
And Chinese Sky Room was a rooftop nightclub. That's where I used to be with Dorothy Toy. She had her show there. We had 3 shows, 5 tour buses. It was a bustling time.
Oh, wow. They were just nightclubs.
Right on this one block.
You could actually club hop if you wanted to.
Yes, yes, and often people did.
The stories that Cynthia's told me about her era in Chinatown, the nightclubs, the nightlife. As an Asian American artist working today, one thing that's really important for me is that we're not the first to do it. You look at people like the Grant Avenue Follies, you look at these incredible women who are creating art, who are creating music and dance and life in Chinatown. And I think it's really encouraging. Working with the Follies on the Lunar Cheer rap video, to me, was a great way to use music to keep our Chinese American history alive.
Let's go. All these other rappers are our children. We love them.
It shows that there is this multi-generational aspect to Chinatown because our culture is all at a risk of disappearing entirely.
So, the streets are all boarded up. We were talking about economy. And
Yeah. It's a place that is so rich in history and rich in culture.
Exactly. Just within that one block, how many closed up stores?
In the late 60s, Chinatown began to experience gentrification, which the community has resisted since. And just as the economy was beginning to stabilize, COVID-19 reached the United States.
Here in San Francisco, the pandemic really delivered a big blow to Chinatown's economy.
In February 2020, Chinatown small businesses saw a 40 to 70% decrease in gross receipts.
Along with business closures, the pandemic brought an alarming surge in violence against Asian Americans, often inflamed by hateful rhetoric.
This terrible China virus.
This was during the Trump administration, and what we were seeing on the news affected the people here. It's a fact that the Asian hate crime rate jumped by a whole 300%. It was Grandpa Picha Ratanapakdee's story that really brought us together. His story was what made mainstream, and that was what catalyzed for all of us to really kind of come together and really start organizing.
In San Francisco tonight, more than 100 people gathered to remember the life of Michelle Go.
We were both at the Michelle Go vigil that I had to perform.
No fear in my eyes, just a lone tear. I check on grandma the most cause I'm so scared. For all the droplets, they never do process the water.
So I had to do a song about transition of life. Her story, I felt like art was a great way to not feel the loneliness that comes with the numbness.
That's how we found different ways of supporting Asians, finding different ways to bring community together.
Cheers to that.
Cheers, guys. Cheers.
Dear Community started Chinatown Fridays. That was back in February 2021. We did Chinatown Friday every single week for almost 2 years straight.
The goal of this was to go and patronize a different restaurant every Friday and to help out the small businesses because during lockdown, no one was coming into Chinatown.
A lot of 20 to 30-year-olds come consistently every Friday to eat in Chinatown at a restaurant like this.
We want to make sure that the resources that the younger generation is able to access, we bring back to our neighborhoods and the small mom and pops.
These are jokes.
And then we started our happy hour program, HAPI Hour. That one is designed to support Asian-owned bars and feature Asian creatives in our community.
When I first started writing raps in my room at 13 years old, it was I'm never gonna be a rapper, you know? It never seemed like a true career path. And then now, there's lots of artists from Asia. So I'm just grateful for the trailblazers that came before me. That inspires me to continue with my artistic journey.
Art and creativity have the power to shape our communities and bring vibrancy back to neighborhoods in decline. It's inspiring to me to see these young activists working with their elders to protect and preserve the rich culture of San Francisco's Chinatown. Let's go over this.
The whole thing. So we're gonna walk out and we're gonna turn around,
turn around.
look at each
I see
other
you.
slowly, and then start on one. Yeah, and that should be the end of the music. And then we just melt into our
Poses. Right. I love it. We got it.
I'd like to welcome you to Chinatown's most intimate performing arts center. This is Dule Hill. We met a new friend.
That's right.
All the way from Hollywood, California.
I'm the newest member of the Grand Avenue Follies.
In this community, there is so much power and strength that has lived here. They're really making sure that that same power carries over into their tomorrow, the tomorrow of those coming after them, and the tomorrow of this community.
We want to keep the entertainment in Chinatown alive. You know, don't be afraid to come to Chinatown. We want you to all to join us at all times. So thank you so much.
People like the Grant Avenue Follies, people like Cynthia Yee, we need to preserve their history because otherwise what's gonna happen to us?
It has now evolved, it has changed, it has grown into something new that is not only giving joy to the performers,
I'm with them.
but also to the community. The Grand Avenue Follies. My one question is, where am I in this picture? Thanks for watching. For more of The Expressway with me, Dule Hill, you can tune into the full-length series on the PBS app or your local PBS station. Check out the link in the description to watch a full episode and find out more about the show.